guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do some jobs that, well, we're going to do some jobs that we've been needing to do for ages. You probably saw at the beginning of this video that Ryan and Arthur harvested lots of Jerusalem artichokes, which was really needed. They really needed to be harvested, otherwise they'd just start to get eaten by slugs and things and go to waste. We got a ridiculous amount of Jerusalem artichokes, so if you're thinking of planting something that will give you lots of food for near enough forever, because it's a perennial if you leave them in the ground, I'd really recommend them. We literally just left them to their own devices, and yeah, they've grown amazingly. Now really the job I'm about to do, I should have done back in November, but you know, that's life sometimes. I'm going to plant some garlic. We've got a lot of bulbs to plant. We usually harvest enough to never have to buy garlic from the shops, but I'm just gonna do it slow today, take it easy and see where we get, because I'm pregnant, I'm feeling very out of breath and everything is really hard work. Really this bed needs to be topped with soil before I plant this garlic, but well, it's not going to be because we haven't got enough compost to top up yet. We're making it at the moment, probably won't be ready for another few weeks. So yeah, it is what it is. It's really not very glamorous doing gardening in the winter. Everything looks a bit sad, but it all starts to look better in the spring. It's all worth it. Couldn't tell you what variety I'm even planting right now. It's just one that I picked up in the garden centre. It's not usually something I would do. I would usually research into the variety, but we're running a bit late and I know if I don't do it now, I probably won't ever do it. I've got a hole in my bum in these dungarees. They're my DIY dungarees, but they've now turned into the only clothes that I can wear, so that fit me. So I've literally got a bare bum sitting on the sitting on this bit of wood. Oh goodness me, right. Maybe I should use a dibber or a stick in my case, just to make the holes a bit. That's not working, that one's. And then oh. Hey baby, one sec, let me just stop recording.
It's been a while. I think we've done clips here and there, but I think since we last did a video it's been a while. I'm sure Grace has done some spiel about being pregnant. I mean that does play a big factor in things, that she just doesn't feel that well or have that much energy, which, you know, she is growing a human. But yeah, we just had some time off. It's been Christmas and it's been nice, you know. Normally we're quite full on, a lot of jobs. I have a job that's not doing this, and then this is a lot of work. So to just do stuff and not film it as well, you know, just to get stuff done, it's just part of life. But it doesn't mean stuff hasn't been happening. I've planted a lot more trees. Doesn't quite look like it now, and they're a bit sad because it's winter. But I mean, I did this whole row of trees. I should probably check the audio is working before I start strolling around expecting you to hear me. The plan is that it will be eventually a little forest of silver birches, and we'll have a hedge going down here and it'll all feel nice and secluded. That's one job I've done, which, you know, digging in the winter, it's not the most fun. And then I've accumulated lots of little jobs that need doing. One you'll see over here. So I actually moved all the firewood over here. Here. In the hope get to sorting it out and cutting it all down. But I don't know if you can see all the way down there. I have another pile which is probably bigger than this, and I have just been cracking through getting lots of firewood done. Also, the painting was half a job, so that's my plan today. Tidy this up, finish painting it. That's why I've got my little boiler suit out there, so I don't ruin my clothes like I ruin all my clothes. And then at some point tidy this all up. And this also needs painting around the back, you know. Oh dear. We had like maybe 5 trees fall down. I mean, they were all dead trees, but the storm brought them down and they kind of fell into the garden and crushed fences. So there's a lot of wood cutting to do, which if you've ever done it, it is knackering. Don't know how people do that as a profession. They probably have better tools for one. But yeah, back-breaking work, especially when it's in brambles. I'll get a video of like the brambles up there, which I've been trying to get through, but you know, just tearing my skin apart. And then I've got like a crazy amount of firewood to process here. I just need to cut it all up. I need to wood chip the smaller stuff, so we have some wood chipping, but it's just very, very exhausting manual work that, you know, I'm a little bit short on time at the minute. But yeah, we'll get there. It's got some cool mushrooms on it. Not sure when I last talked about the food trailer as well. I probably said it was done. It's so close to being done. It's like one of those projects, you know, where it's like nearly done and you just want to get it right. You'll notice there's a nice big white bit on it. So I'm just waterproofing all the doors, making sure there's no gaps, that any pests can get in or anything like that. Now needs another bit of a clean and a repaint. And then at the back, I need to fix a new latch on the back. And then it's done, but the back requires some welding, so I have to get all my gear out, and it's not up here anymore, which makes it a bit harder. I also don't want to weld in the rain. Don't know if that's really health and safety kind of safe. But yeah, it's getting there. Oh, I did write to myself that I want to serve, well, at least one meal from this year, where we're having a new baby. I'm sure we'll manage. We'll do it. There we go. As you can probably hear, let's tilt this up a bit. Oh. You'll focus on my face. As you can probably hear, it's started to rain, which is, you know why, another reason why everything takes so long. Yeah, it started to rain, so that's why things take so much longer. Managed to paint up here a bit, tilt it back, you can see. Oh, look at that, beautiful. And the front's looking a bit more tidy now. Need to do something about up here.
It's that time of year, it is potato chitting time. Some people argue that there's no point in chitting your potatoes. I like to think there is. If you don't know what chitting is, basically you just let the potatoes grow the light little shoots on them before you put them in the ground. I think it gives it a bit of a head start. And usually we like to order them from like somewhere online and do quite a bit of research about what potatoes we're going to grow, try a few new varieties, but this year we've left it too late and we want to be chitting them now. So we went to the garden centre. Doesn't work out the cheapest way to do it this way, usually, although these were actually quite reasonable in price. So yes, so I'm going to get some out. So these ones are the Pentland Javelin ones. I think they're a mixture. So last year we grew them in buckets, and this year we're not going to do that. So we decided to grow in buckets because we basically didn't want to take up a whole veg bed with potatoes, and it uses less soil in buckets, and it's easier to harvest in buckets because you just tip them up. But what it does mean is that you have to make sure that you water them really well, and I feel like you need to just check them more, whereas when they're in a veg bed you don't really need to do anything to them. And so I feel like our harvest wasn't as good as it could have been. So this year we're just going to do it in a bed like we usually do. It will take up a big bed, take up some space, but we get more potatoes that way because we don't need to worry so much about watering because the bucket's dried out so quickly. And what we'll do is we'll just put them somewhere here in the conservatory, and we'll come back to them in a little while. In like a good few weeks, maybe a month, see how they're doing. Hopefully there'll be a few shoots on there, and they'll be ready to plant. We really need to clear up the conservatory. But earlier in the vlog you saw me harvesting, well not me actually, you saw Ryan and Arthur harvesting some Jerusalem artichokes. We have got an insane amount of them and there's still more to harvest. So I actually thought I would give some to some of our neighbours. I'm just gonna write on the group chat that we've got loads of Jerusalem artichokes. If they're interested in taking any, then please do. We've just left them outside the front of our gate. So I'm just going to put them in some boxes now and give them to them before, before they go to waste really. They smell quite nice, they smell like soil. Ryan spent ages like cleaning them and scrubbing them, and they smell really good. There we go, and I've just put them by the front of our gate. So hopefully when I write in the group chat, some neighbours will come and take them from us. I won't take offence if they don't, but it seems silly for them to go to waste when the neighbours can eat them. And then we've got Jerusalem artichokes for the next probably month, which are an acquired taste. So I just don't think we can eat them every day. And that's it for this week's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please enjoy Arthur teasing Juno with the ball. It's her ball, but he seems to think it's his and he won't give it to her. She's very patient. And we'll see you again soon.